Hello, beauties. I am back with another message, and it seems like today's spirit is like we're going to discuss serious stuff, okay? Because the last message that I just did um, was not sunshine and roses. But however, these messages do need to come out. So it is what it is. I got some affirmations that I want to share with you as we are kicking off this reading. And the first one is self esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And so, we're gonna talk about this self-esteem. The last reading was about loving and accepting yourself. So if you resonate with this, you may want to go back and look at that one. But with loving and accepting yourself, you have to look at yourself as a whole, not just on a superficial level. Um, because I know, where we're at now, a lot of women are wanting to get these BBL jobs and stuff because they feel as though they need to look or be a certain way. But what this message is really wanting to focus on is about all of the gifts that you have, okay? Even something as simple as, the energy that shifts when you walk in a room, how people really gravitate towards you because of how beautiful your energy is, because your aura is just very attractive in general. And so, when we talk about self esteem and we talk about how we perceive ourselves, let's make sure that we are not leaving out, our personalities, our intelligence levels, the nurturing, the love and the nurturing that is also provided. All of those things are also, attractive qualities. So, don't beat yourself up for imperfections. And you know for whoever I'm talking to, you're not a Debbie Downer. You're not the type of person that is going to express to others that you're not feeling, your best. You're the type of person that will just kind of suffer in silence. You keep it to yourself. You don't want anyone to know about it. Um, and that could be a good or a bad thing. You definitely don't want to discuss and mentally focus on nothing, on just the negative. But you, in accepting yourself, you have to say these things at least to yourself out loud so that you can recognize it and make adjustments. What spirit is telling you to do right now at this time is have patience with yourself. And this is still just piggybacking off the other reading, because this is similar to the last reading. But with this patience card, the affirmation for that is, I accept that everything happens in divine timing. So I'm feeling some relationship stuff getting ready to come up. But before we do, let's do this third affirmation. So we have the blame card, and it is, I accept responsibility for my well-being. Let me use myself as an example. So today I went to go and see my rheumatologist. And when you go to the doctors, what is one of the first things you start with? Weight and vitals, right? And so when I got on there, my weight was not the same. And I knew that. I see, the changes in my face, first off, But I noticed the difference in my clothes. And at first, when I noticed it, I just thought, well, your girl eating more than peanut butter and jelly every day. So, I mean, it is what it is. But summer's coming. The heat just kind of melts and, gives a reset. And I just went on about my business. However, when I saw those numbers, it is something triggering about the numbers. And instantly I thought, oh my gosh, like I definitely don't want to get back up to the weight that I used to be. And instantly my mind started going through some things, and like spirit was like, how do you feel about yourself? And I was like, well, I do feel beautiful. I love myself as I am. I was like, but I didn't like that number. And I'm like, okay, well, why do you not like that number? So I'm going through, the whole process of, getting to the root of the cause. Because even something that seems that simple has a root. Anytime something triggers us, it is to let us know something deeper about ourselves, right? But, something like weight loss, that's not something that is just going to happen overnight, right? So, that's an example of needing to have patience, playing the waiting game. Progress is happening, however, you may not see it instantaneously, okay? And instead of, blaming anything or anyone outside myself, that's where this blame card, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So, okay, you recognize it. Now, what are you going to do? Be responsible for it, right? Here with but let me get off into this energy, because someone has gone through a major hit when it comes to love and relationships that has affected their self-esteem. And you've kept a lot to yourself. You've been suffering in silence. You've been in isolation and this solitude moment for quite some time. But Spirit wants you to know that hold on to those memories of love. Everything that happened was not bad. Of course, when we have back a bad, situation with someone that we love and we trust and we want to be with, and spend all this time with, when things go left, it's important to look at what you learned from the entire experience. There's something that you have gained from this experience, and that's part of your destiny, is to, evolve on a soul level and to go through these different connections and to see, what it is about you. You can't blame anyone else, outside of yourself. And so I'll use myself as an example. When I recognized the pattern of all of these narcissistic relationships, I had to stop myself and say, whoa, what the hell is it about me? I am obviously projecting some sort of, insecurity, or I'm attracting them. So I have to be responsible for myself, right? And look at myself and make changes within myself. Okay. So, that is what Spirit is saying, to emotionally withdraw from the situation and start looking for the higher perspective. Okay. Because as you are doing this, as you're seeking the truth, as you're digging for the wisdom, the universe is constantly sending you all of these signs and synchronicities to help you figure out yourself. Like, this is basically a puzzle of discovery for yourself, but understand that something is inside of you waiting to come out, waiting to be, birthed, but it's like you have to dig through all of these layers of yourself in order to get to the root of it. I keep hearing this tapping on my window, yet nothing's there. And sometimes birds come over and take their beak and be pecking at the window. And so, like, I don't know, that kind of makes my day when they be trying to get my attention to that degree. But nothing is there, but yet the sound is there. But anyway, I digress. But you're going to get to this period of celebration, and this is a celebratory moment for you and friends coming out of that isolation. So whatever it is that has been affecting your self-esteem, you're being told to have patience because divine timing is at play. Accept the parts that you played in it and just continue to move forward, okay? Yeah, because the outcome of it is rejoice and celebration. Let's see if we can get, I don't want to make this too long because we already over 10 minutes, but yeah, this happened to force you into your power. You did not know how amazing you are. You did not know how much you could take on. So we're not going to do story time about Fiona. I'm not going to keep, that's not what we're going to do. But I will say that, I had someone that did some things to interfere with my my livelihood, my finances and everything. And, although it was stressful getting through that situation, if that person hadn't have did what they did, I would never know how strong I was. So, understand that, this hardship that you've gone through with this connection has only bossed you up. Like, has only bossed you up, has only made you more wiser, made you more stronger, more resourceful. Like I'm talking to someone that gets shit done, okay? You are someone that will sit there in silence, meditate, ask God for, for clarity, wait on that clarity, use whatever information to propel yourself forward, and that is part of your destiny. That is part of who you are. Yes, to ignite a passion inside of you. And this rejoice and celebration, let me just get a little bit more. This rejoice and celebration is about you accomplishing your goal, you getting to whatever it is that you want. So whether or not this is, you clearing up debt, you taking charge of your health, taking charge of your love life, whatever it is going to be a success, okay? You have victory. So this is the perfect spot to go ahead and end this reading. Have an amazing day, y'all. Oh, and guess what, y'all? Gemini season coming up. All right, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.